Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Asylum. We've got the dramatic music playing, and in the last episode, not a lot really happened. I pretty much spent the entire time collecting some Riddler trophies, solving some riddles, and talking to just a load of guards. There's no guards of it. Well, there are guards like that guy, but they're already dead. And in this part, a bit more is going to happen. I'm still doing this first bit, going around just collecting random stuff. Got a red trophy there. There is a guard up here. This one's alive. The other one's dead, but this guy's alive for now.
The medical facility. What's Joker doing?
For some reason, there's an ambulance down there. I mean, we are outside the medical facility. If there's going to be an ambulance, I expect it to be there.
I saw a doctor try and get out.
So you don't have to speak to this guy, but he does tell you what's going on. So we have to go into the medical facility, and there's a bunch of doctors in there that have now been taken hostage. But we are still on the trail of Commissioner Gordon, who has left us a way of following him by using tobacco spit. An infinite amount of tobacco spit. How this guy has so much in his mouth, I don't know. So here's this area, question mark. This is one of the more picky ones to align. Sometimes the key isn't to move the cameras, to move Batman. And then move the camera. That's one of the few. That's one of the times actually where the ding dong. So it actually sounds out of tune for some odd reason. Anyway, I already went into like 2 of the buildings. I can do it here as well. So this is the penitentiary. You can actually explore a bit further into this one than most of the other buildings, but still can't get that far into this. And these guys will be here if you come into the penitentiary when you're supposed to through the story. And I think they will still be here when I come back. I haven't reached that far into the recording yet, but I think they are going to still be here when they come back, because I did do this in my previous playthrough as well. Anyway, we go through this incredibly cramped looking corridor that Batman can barely stand in. We can even get these Joker teeth early. Screw you, Joker teeth. Oh, look, it's a penitentiary bathroom. Let's see. Ugh. Do we really want to pick this up, Batman? I don't think I want to. Right, well, that's that. Ooh. Batman. Oh, we're going to get in trouble for this. Doesn't seem to be anything anyone here. For some reason, there's a mirror in the women's toilet. You have to go into first-person mode to get this to work, which is odd because you can still see Batman's face is moving independently compared to the camera. Not there, but if you stand still, he has his idle animations. So we're not. His head will still move when the camera is not, even though you think that's what we're looking at. How do you reflect on your successes and failures, Batman? And for some reason there are these random showers here. Granted, I don't know what a penitentiary would normally look like, but I imagine they do usually look in better condition than this. Massacre or no massacre. I don't know why I went. Well, I guess I went in there looking for Riddler trophies, I guess. What else would I be looking for?
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zsasz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, and how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
Ew, that sounds like something else. So this is Victor Zsasz. We've already seen him once in this game. We're only going to see him one more time. That one interview had more with Zsasz than we would anywhere else in this game. We get a bit more into that little bit of backstory we heard there in Arkham City. but there still isn't much of it. But Zaz is just here for the sake of having another villain. He only plays 2 very, very minor roles, and he's taken out instantly both times in this game, and then he's a side quest in Arkham City. Does nothing but call you on the telephone and hope you answer. Let's go out to the docks. The end of the pier. There isn't anything on this pier, though. Right, nothing here. Let's try going to the one over there. Sometimes these barrels in the right lighting, they can look like they do have some kind of, what are they called? The interview tapes.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
I don't know what movie that is, but anyway. So in this, Joker is a complete mystery. I don't know what he is like normally. Again, I don't know anything about the Batman comics. I just know him from mostly the movies and the Arkham games. I know in the movies, well, in the Tim Burton movie, he is Jack Napier. And he fell into some sort of chemical and that turned his skin white and his hair green.
No tobacco here. Gordon was taken.
That's all I know, and I don't think anywhere else has given him any backstory. Though there is the Killing Joke. I think that gives him some backstory. I think it's the Killing Joke. Again, never read it, never seen it. I hear the movie isn't very good. But and I know I think there's the book's quite controversial as well, isn't it? That explains why Oracle is in a wheelchair. Or how she became Oracle rather than Batgirl. Which the later games do go into. Well, Arkham Knight goes into it. It's mentioned in Oracle's profile thing, but that's all. And then, I haven't played the Batgirl stuff yet. I don't know if that ends with any of, is there any shots? I want to say it doesn't, but I've never actually played it. So, I don't know at this point. Whoa, that guy's neck just went... That looked bad. Surprised he isn't dead. Very nice little detail though is that you can actually, if you zoom in on the bodies, they are actually breathing. They did add in a breathing animation. It's missing on Origins for some reason. I guess maybe the developers never noticed it. It's a very slight, unneeded addition, but it is a nice touch. So Batman doesn't kill. He simply knocks them out in ways that really should be fatal, that gets progressively worse in each game to the point where you can ram into them at 300 miles an hour in a Batmobile tank whilst giving them great big electrocutions. And they'll be perfectly fine. Completely non-lethal. Just knocks them out.
Don't be angry with me.
So Gordon's just to the side, but we can't do anything.
I can never stay mad at you.
I don't know if we can skip this part.
Sorry, B-Man.
Because this is just the normal way into the medical facility.
No way past the
Bye. Somehow a skeleton fades away. I'll be right back, Gordon. Don't worry. So we need to find another way into the medical facility, and our best way of doing that is by heading to the roof. So let's make our way on up here, but of course every time you jump onto a rooftop you always gotta look around. Make sure you haven't missed any Riddler trophies. And I don't remember if there's a Riddler trophy here or not. Or the end of here. Riddler trophy. There we go. Riddler trophies don't just give you experience. They can unlock other trophies. Like models that you can view on the main menu. they also unlock the challenges, which I'm not going to be showing off. Even though this is the only game where I have managed to do them all successfully, it took forever and I personally don't find them to be that interesting. The stealth ones are alright, but the combat, I'm not good enough at the combat, really. It took me forever to get some of the more difficult ones. I'm not that good at the stealth ones, really. Yeah, you unlock them by collecting Riddler stuff as well. I don't know if it's just done through a percentage in the game or if it's the Riddler trophy specifically. That, I don't know, but in the end it doesn't matter if you're going after everything anyway. You see, in this trash can. Why would he fit in there? Yeah, this guy's freaking magic. He may as well be. I'd say Batman's close enough to magic, isn't he? His utility belt certainly is. The stuff he can fit in there. I mean, just look at all the inventory space in this game is relatively small. Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. And also mention the sheer size of some of the things he carries. Like in Arkham City, we get the remote electrical claw. And it's almost as long as Batman's arm. But it fits in his utility belt. And you can't see it anywhere. Somehow that thing passed through the Riddler trophy. I don't know how I did that. Riddler will occasionally comment on some of your trophies. He does it quite a lot early game. And as you progress through it, he'll get more and more frustrated. Are you using the internet?
Get off of me.
In this game I don't really need it, but later on, yes, I do use the internet. I did have to do it a few times in this game, but generally I'm alright in this game. But I do use the internet in the other games. Especially when you don't just simply get a map, you have to interrogate goons, which in Arkham Knight is really weird programming for it. Right, so here we have a stealth section. We have to rescue the doctors. So let's blow up this wall with our explosive gel. If the mook is close enough, you blow up the wall, and it instantly knocks them out. Like that. Stealth sections like this are always the best. And they provide you with a lot of opportunities to knock out the goons. Like, there are all sorts of things we could do here. We got like our standard, we can sneak up behind them and take them out. We've got different ways. I don't know how he didn't see me then, but so we got an explosive gel thing on the floor here. And there are different ways that you can do this. You can spray it from above or below. It will have the same effect either way.
I don't want to worry you, boy.
Or I can simply use the inverted takedown, which I've yet to show off, but I do it at the end of this stealth section. You can smash through the glass, or through the windows and take them down that way. We can pull them off ledges. There are all sorts of takedowns you can do, so I'm going to do it this way. We're going to do it from underneath.
Come on, wake up. Damn it.
Even better is when you can get... Well, I would say kill two birds with one stone, but I'm not really killing them. But that guy went freaking flying. There's our riddle. Killer Croc's old cell, which looks smaller than Killer Croc. No wonder he got out. It's too small for him.
Well, it looks like it's just you and the bat. Gotta say,
Yeah, and then they'll get increasingly nervous. When you've taken out and you've left pretty much just one of them, they'll start shooting in random directions. I don't know if it's actually possible for them to hit you, but they just start shooting in random directions. They're not aiming specifically at you. Mooks are actually really easy to get away from in this game. And that's the inverted takedown. And you can then cut them down as well, which can also surprise the mook below. You have got to move out of the way when you do that, though, because they will look at where the Batarang came from. Ooh! That looked painful. That did right. I forgot that happened, because I had the exact same reaction when I first saw it. His head landed right on the railing there. That looked painful. By the way, this game's ragdoll physics are great. And she will keep screaming your name. Just hang on, Doctor. I just gotta check that there aren't any more Riddler trophies around here. There's any here with it. Led me to Joker seats, which are even more important. Because they're harder to see. Shut up. Let's blow up this really big wall. You only need one explosive gel, you don't need all three. Just makes the hole bigger. There's a trophy here, and I believe there's a chronicle just down the other side. So I thought. But it's an upgrade. Eventually. When did I upgrade it? Did I do it immediately? Batman, there's no more mooks here. You can just kick it open. I don't know if it's actually any faster. I think it is a lot. I think it is a little bit. Special combo takedown. You need to get the throw first, and then you can get this one, which is way more useful. The throw doesn't appear in any game after this, but the special combo takedown has become a staple. Like, it's in every Arkham game. Nothing else in here, so finally shut her up. Go on, Batman. Let's shut this woman up so she stops screaming at us.
Batman.
Without falling in there. Batman! Even I want you to shut her up. Oh, nope, we still have one left.
Please.
Let's see, it's just a tiny bit off. There we go.
Another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too
What was that really? Just bah. Alright, fine. If it'll get you to shut up. What is it you want? Ow! My bat ears!
1 minute we were doing
I'm right here, woman.
The next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
The facial animations in this game are
They
horrible.
took someone into the
Like,
elevator.
look at her.
Couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed.
Even her face. She's got like a really pointy
Going
face.
to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What
Like, look at her. She's like a fish.
heard gunfire? They could be dead.
You saw this guy at the beginning of the game.
Oh, no.
I hope you didn't take Joker's temperature.
Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room.
How do you forget? And she had like no reaction to any of this. The exact same animation.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
She said, oh no.
Here, Mike. Hold still. I'll get
She
you
didn't say it that
through.
time. Sometimes she'll say, Batman saved us. I didn't think he was real. It's like, Batman is several years into his career at this point. And she's only now believing he was... She didn't believe in him? Who did she think was bringing all of these people into Arkham Asylum? Like, woman, where have you been for like the last 5 years or so? What have you been doing?
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
And with that rather creepy message at the end, I don't think that's how a hospital is supposed to work. I will see you guys next time when we go and rescue the doctors. And maybe run into another of Batman's more terrifying foes.